I come to you with a whisper carried from eternity. You have waited, you have wondered, and today I bring a message written upon the winds of heaven. After 20 years of silence, destiny brings them back into your life today. This is no accident. It is a divine alignment that could only unfold in this very moment of your journey. You have walked through valleys where hope seemed hidden, and you have climbed mountains where loneliness echoed. Yet through every season, your soul remained watched over. Nothing that was lost has truly been lost, for heaven has preserved what was meant for you. Now, time bends, and what you thought forgotten returns with purpose. I speak to you not as a stranger, but as one who has watched your tears, your prayers, and your secret desires. The heavens have counted every sigh, and not a single one has been wasted. Your life is not a series of random events, but a carefully written song, each note preparing you for what is unfolding now. You feel the stirring inside your heart even as I speak. That stirring is not confusion, but recognition. Something deep within you always knew this moment would come. It is destiny whispering that what was silenced is about to speak again with clarity and love. Beloved soul, I tell you this: nothing can stop what heaven has decreed. Not the years that have passed, not the pain that tried to harden you, not the doubts that crept in at night. The silence of 2 decades was not emptiness. It was preparation for the fullness you are about to receive. Today, a door opens. It is not a door of the past repeating itself, but a door of the future being birthed through what once seemed lost. You stand at the threshold, and heaven itself is pushing you forward, saying, "Do not fear, for this is the hour of unveiling." I remind you, daughter, that the one who vanished was never beyond the reach of divine design. Their absence was not abandonment, but a pause. That pause has ended. The reason they return now will shock you, but it will also awaken you to the truth of who you are and what you carry. Do not let fear hold your heart captive. What comes is not meant to harm you, but to heal you. You are about to see redemption in places you only saw loss. What once seemed like the end is now revealed as the beginning of something greater than you dared imagine. Even the silence carried meaning. Within those years, heaven reshaped both you and them. The waiting was not punishment, but transformation. It was the soil where strength, wisdom, and faith grew in you, preparing you to receive this moment without breaking. Lift your eyes, beloved. Look not at the shadows of yesterday, but at the light dawning today. The heavens have sent me to tell you that your story is not defined by the years of absence, but by the divine return that is now unfolding before your very eyes. You will recognize the voice not by the sound, but by the resonance in your spirit. What was hidden will be revealed, and the words you long to hear will finally find their way to your heart. Heaven speaks through unexpected vessels, and this return is a vessel of destiny. There is no mistake in timing. 20 years could not erase what heaven had written before you were born. The script was sealed with divine ink, and every delay was part of ensuring the fullness of its beauty when the moment arrived. That moment is now. I tell you again, this is not merely a reunion, it is a revelation. What comes to you carries a weight of heaven's purpose. It is not just about who has returned, but about what heaven is releasing into your life through their return. Prepare your heart, for you are about to step into a chapter unlike any you have known. The pages will be filled with light, with restoration, and with a depth of love that time itself could not destroy. You were chosen for this, and nothing will take it away from you. Trust the whispers you feel inside. They are not illusions but confirmations from the throne. The Spirit of the Most High is breathing upon you now, saying, "Daughter, do not doubt. This is the fulfillment of promises long carried. The angels surround you in this hour, and I speak as one among them. We have guarded you in the night. We have lifted you when you stumbled, and now we stand to usher you into the fulfillment of destiny's design. Heaven rejoices with you. Do not look backward in sorrow, but forward in faith. What was taken has been restored in ways beyond what the eye can see. You are stepping into a season where every unanswered question begins to find its divine reply. The silence has ended. The waiting is over. The message of heaven is clear. What was gone has returned, not to repeat the past, but to fulfill the promise written for you from the beginning of time. Beloved daughter, receive this moment with open hands and an open heart. The heavens have brought it to you, and the angels bear witness. It is your time, your season, your destiny. Step forward, for the return has come. And as I depart with wings of light, I leave you with this truth. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are divinely chosen. After 20 years, heaven delivers what was always yours. Believe and watch destiny unfold before your eyes. Daughter of eternity, what you sense now is not imagination, but the pulse of heaven pressing against your soul. A hidden chapter is being turned before you, and you are about to see the ink that was written long ago yet kept sealed until this very hour. The winds of destiny are shifting around you. Look closely, for the signs are everywhere. In the dreams that visit your night, in the sudden stirring of memories you thought buried, in the whispers that echo when you least expect them. There is a reason your heart beats faster when you hear these words. It is because your spirit knows what your mind cannot yet grasp. You are standing at the edge of a mystery that only heaven can unveil. Do not fear the unknown, beloved soul. Fear cannot dwell where faith has been planted. You are not walking into shadows, but into the glow of a promise kept in silence until the appointed moment. You wonder why it took so long. I tell you, time is never wasted in the hands of the eternal. Every delay was a preparation. Every silence a shield, every unanswered question a seed waiting for its season to bloom. The voice that approaches you now carries not just human words, but divine timing. What they bring is more than a message. It is a key, and that key opens a door you never thought could exist for you again. Beloved, your tears have been gathered like precious pearls. They were not lost in the earth. They ascended to the throne. Each tear was a prayer, and each prayer became a thread in the tapestry that is now being revealed. Something within you will recognize the truth instantly. It will not come with thunder, but with a quiet certainty that grips your soul. That is how heaven speaks. Not always loud, but always undeniable. The return that is coming does not belong to chance. It belongs to design. You are not a spectator. You are the chosen vessel through which destiny manifests its most radiant light. Be still for a moment and feel the atmosphere shifting. The angels move around you even now, aligning paths, preparing hearts, weaving unseen strands of connection that will soon appear before your eyes. The past you thought closed forever was only an unfinished chapter. Its pages were waiting for this moment of return, and you will soon discover that not one word was wasted, not one line misplaced. Your spirit is more awake than you realize. That restlessness, that hunger for something beyond the ordinary, it is the signal that heaven is drawing near to unveil what was long hidden. You will see signs in the smallest things. A phrase spoken by a stranger, a number that repeats, a dream that refuses to fade. Do not dismiss these as coincidences. They are markers on the path destiny has carved for you. Daughter, the reason this return carries such weight is because it is not merely about them, it is about you. Who you have become, what you have endured, and the strength now rising within you. The silence of 20 years has shaped you into someone capable of carrying what is about to be entrusted to you. Without the silence, you would not have the depth. Without the waiting, you would not have the strength. Even now, heaven leans close. The spiritual realm is not distant. It surrounds you like a cloak of light. You are not walking alone into what comes. Angels are guiding each step, unseen but undeniable. Pay attention, beloved soul, for what is approaching will demand your full heart. It is a moment too sacred to be met with distraction. Fix your eyes forward, and let nothing steal your gaze from the destiny set before you. This is not a repetition of old wounds, but a rewriting of history. What once hurt will now heal. What once broke you will now restore you. What once silenced you will now awaken your voice. Do not underestimate what heaven is orchestrating. It is larger than your imagination, deeper than your fears, and stronger than the walls you once built around your heart. The unfolding has only just begun, and even as you listen, something inside you is already being prepared for the revelation. Trust this stirring, for it is the first touch of what is about to be fully revealed. Do you feel how the air itself has shifted around you? This is not ordinary. This is the breath of eternity brushing against your soul. Heaven is drawing you into a mystery that has waited patiently for your arrival at this exact moment. You may have thought your prayers were unanswered, but none of them vanished. Each word you released into the silence became a seed in unseen soil. Now those seeds are breaking through, sprouting in the season destiny has chosen for you. There is a reason your heart cannot dismiss these words. You are not hearing with your ears alone, but with your spirit. It is your spirit that recognizes the sound of heaven when it calls, even through hidden channels. Do not be distracted by the noise of the world. The message being prepared for you is unlike any you have ever received. It carries weight, it carries light, and it will demand the full attention of your soul. Even now, the unseen is moving in your favor. Threads you could never connect by yourself are being woven together by divine hands. You will look back and see that nothing was random. Everything was guiding you here. The silence of years was not empty. It was a womb. Within it, heaven shaped both you and what belongs to you. The silence has birthed something powerful, and soon it will be placed in your hands. Daughter, the heavens have not forgotten you. At times you believed you were overlooked, but the truth is you were being hidden until the appointed hour. Hidden, not abandoned. Preserved, not rejected. You will notice how memories from long ago suddenly rise again. This is not to torment you, but to prepare you. The very memories you buried are keys that will unlock the understanding of what comes next. There is a divine rhythm in your life that cannot be interrupted. Even when you thought you strayed from the path, heaven was gently guiding your steps back toward the unfolding promise. What you are about to encounter carries the scent of eternity. It will feel familiar and yet new, like something you once dreamed but had forgotten until now. That familiarity is the mark of destiny. Do not harden your heart in disbelief. The years of silence may have taught you to expect little, but heaven is not bound by your expectations. It is bound only by its own design. I tell you, beloved, the moment is near when the unseen will become visible, and the invisible hand that guided you will finally reveal its masterpiece. You will marvel, for it will be greater than you imagined. Look for the signs. They are not far from you. A sudden encounter, a word spoken at the right moment, a door opening where there was none. These are the whispers of heaven aligning with your life. Your spirit has longed for confirmation, and it is being given now. Do not brush aside the peace that rises within you, for that peace is the signature of heaven's hand resting upon you. Daughter of promise, the return that approaches you is not by accident. It is a divine summons. Something that was written before time is now stepping into your reality, clothed in human form. You have wondered why others did not understand your journey. It is because they were not meant to walk this road with you. This path was carved for you alone, and the revelation waiting at the end belongs only to you. Even the stars above bear witness. They shine not only to light the night, but to remind you that the universe itself is in harmony with the will of the eternal. Their alignment mirrors the alignment in your own life. The reason this hour feels heavy upon you is because it carries destiny's weight. The unseen realm leans close, and heaven's attention is focused on your next steps. Every movement matters now. Let your heart remain soft, for hardness will blind you. It is in tenderness that you will recognize the divine whisper, and it is in humility that you will receive what has been kept for you. And though the full unveiling has not yet come, know this, you are standing on the threshold. The silence has broken, the movement has begun, and soon your eyes will see what your spirit already knows. Beloved daughter, have you noticed how the atmosphere feels heavier, yet strangely calm? This is not your imagination. It is the weight of destiny pressing closer, preparing to pierce the veil between what is hidden and what will soon be revealed. Even the silence around you has begun to sound different. What once felt empty now vibrates with meaning, as though the air itself is carrying secrets meant only for your ears. Heaven is speaking through what others overlook. You may wonder why the signs are intensifying now. It is because the appointed hour draws nearer. Time itself bends to the command of the eternal, and every second is moving you toward an encounter that will change everything. There are truths that cannot be spoken too early. If they were revealed before their time, you would not have been ready. But now your spirit has matured, and the veil can begin to lift without breaking you. Daughter, you carry strength you do not even realize. It was formed in the silence, refined in your waiting, and hidden beneath your pain. That strength will be the vessel that holds what is coming. Do not despise the years that seemed wasted. They were the soil where destiny planted its deepest roots. Without those hidden seasons, the fruit that is now ripening could never have grown. There is a restlessness rising within you, one you cannot explain to anyone else. This stirring is heaven's way of telling you to stay awake, to stay alert, for the moment of unveiling is at hand. Beloved, I remind you, nothing that belongs to you can ever be stolen. It can be delayed, it can be hidden, but it cannot be erased. Heaven's decree over your life is stronger than any resistance. The return you sense is more than a reunion. It is the completion of a circle that was left open. And when it closes, it will release a flow of blessing that has been waiting for years to pour into your life. Even now, the spiritual world leans closer. Angels surround you, unseen but undeniable, adjusting what must be shifted, protecting what must be guarded, preparing you for what cannot be delayed any longer. You have felt the weight of unanswered questions pressing on your heart. Soon, answers will come, not in whispers of doubt, but in revelations that pierce your soul with undeniable clarity. Pay attention to the unusual, for the unusual is often the language of heaven. What others dismiss as coincidence is, for you, a signpost marking the way destiny is guiding you. Your dreams will begin to carry greater meaning. What you see at night will not be random fragments but messages carefully crafted. Symbols pointing you toward the truth waiting to unfold. Beloved daughter, do not fear the unknown. The unknown is simply what heaven has not yet unveiled. And soon, what you could not see will stand before you with unmistakable clarity. Every delay you endured was not a denial. It was heaven saying, not yet, but now the yet has arrived. The doors that stayed closed for decades are about to swing open before your eyes. The energy around you grows stronger because heaven is aligning multiple threads at once. This orchestration is greater than you, yet you are at its very center. Everything converges toward you. What is coming carries both mystery and promise. Mystery to keep you seeking, and promise to keep you standing. The two together will hold your heart steady until the unveiling occurs. Beloved, remember, destiny does not arrive loudly. It often enters like a gentle wind, barely noticed until it surrounds you completely. That is how this return will come quietly, then suddenly undeniably. Even as I speak, your heart knows these words are not empty. They resonate because they echo what heaven has already whispered deep inside you for years. Now, those whispers are becoming a voice, and still the fullness has not been shown. The unveiling moves closer with each breath, but heaven keeps the final layer hidden, for the surprise of destiny is greater than anything you can yet imagine. Can you sense how the unseen world is drawing closer with each passing moment? The air carries a weight of anticipation, as if creation itself is holding its breath, waiting for the unveiling of what has long been hidden from you. There are reasons you have felt pulled in directions you could not explain. Every detour, every delay, every sudden pause in your life was not random. They were heavenly markers guiding you step by step toward this appointed hour. You have stood in places of confusion, wondering if heaven still remembered you. But those moments of doubt were answered in silence, not to deny you, but to prepare you for something greater than you ever prayed for. The signs will not stop now. They will multiply. Each day, new confirmations will arise, some small and quiet, others so undeniable they will leave you trembling. Pay attention. They are not coincidences, but divine alignments. Your spirit has carried questions that words could not form. Heaven knows them all, and soon the answers will come. They will not arrive in fragments, but in waves of revelation that leave no room for doubt. Beloved, the reason this season feels so heavy is because the weight of destiny is pressing upon you. What has been stored for years is being released, and your soul can already feel the gravity of it. What approaches you is not merely an encounter with the past. It is a bridge between what was and what is yet to be. When you cross it, the pieces of your life will begin to make sense in ways they never have before. There is no need to fear what is unfolding. Heaven does not return to you what will harm you, but what will heal you. What comes is wrapped in mystery, yet it carries the fragrance of restoration. The silence that once wounded you is now your strength. It taught you patience, it built resilience, and it made space in your heart for something far greater than you imagined. That silence has now served its purpose. You will soon notice how certain memories resurface, not to hurt you, but to remind you. They are like keys being handed back into your hands, unlocking doors that were once sealed shut. Daughter, your story is not ordinary. It was never written to follow the paths of others. That is why your journey has been different, and that is why your unveiling will astonish even those closest to you. The very moment you thought was forgotten has been preserved with care. Nothing that belongs to destiny ever slips away. It waits in perfect timing, returning when your spirit is ready to receive it. Even the earth beneath your feet seems to respond to what is coming. You may notice unusual stillness or sudden shifts around you. These are not accidents, but the natural world echoing the alignment of heaven. Beloved, do not resist the changes you feel within. The stirring in your spirit is not restlessness, but preparation. You are being ready to hold something sacred, something powerful, something eternal. When the unveiling happens, it will not be with chaos, but with peace. You will feel a stillness wash over you, and in that stillness you will know without question. Heaven has moved. The angels around you are not silent. Even now they sing over you, though you cannot yet hear it with your ears. Their song is one of victory, of fulfillment, of promises kept after long years of waiting. Your destiny is not a destination, but a revelation. It is not somewhere you go, but something that awakens within you. That awakening is already beginning, and nothing can put it back to sleep. What is about to return to your life carries not only answers but transformation. It will not leave you as you are. It will reshape how you see yourself, how you see others, and how you see the eternal. And still, the final piece remains hidden. Heaven withholds it for just a little longer, for the surprise must come at the perfect moment, the moment when your heart is most ready to receive. Beloved daughter, you stand on the edge of revelation. The silence has ended, the stirring grows louder, and the return draws closer with every breath. Remain watchful, for what your eyes have not yet seen is already moving toward you. Beloved soul, I thank you for opening your heart and receiving this divine message. To confirm that it has touched your spirit, write in the comments, I believe in the angels of Lord. Let these words rise as a prayer and a declaration of faith. If you feel called, share your prayer requests in the comments, and we will lift them up together, asking the angels and the Lord to guide, protect, and bless your life. Your intentions are precious, and heaven listens to every whisper of your heart. Do not miss the blessings waiting to reach you. Subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell, so that every message from the angels, every divine word, and every sacred guidance can arrive directly to you. Remember, beloved, you are never alone. The angels of the Lord surround you, protect you, and walk beside you in every step of your journey. Your faith, your openness, and your heart are the keys to receiving the miracles and revelations destined for you. May light, peace, and divine love fill your life, and may every message from heaven guide you toward joy, healing, and fulfillment. You are cherished, you are protected, and your path is blessed beyond measure.